Good. Hey, if you can't hear the radio, you have to reach under there and keep pushing the wires back in. Okay. I'll do it right now. Press the button.
Hey, you want an air on? No. Lost it. You want it on?
This is dripping with stuff. There we go. Going. Put a little more oil.
Sandwich or no?
Yeah.
Oil.
Corner of the trailer. Corner of the trailer. Go ahead, put that in.
Stop. You watch it. Any water? Water. Can you look at me a little bit? Shift it down. Shift it down so you got energy. One more lap. One easy lap.
You made it.
Is that better? Good?
There you go.
Why do you want it?
Well, that towel was just there. He's got it. Oh, that was my windshield down. I need another one of those. Up here so Max doesn't run over the camera. All right. Shut it down, Max. Let's give it up for the youngest man in off-road history right here, the 8-year-old of Max Gordon. Max, just pop up, buddy. Well, I gotta tell you, this is the, oh, let's break. Okay, hang on. You can't reach the pedal. Okay, oh, hang on a second, Max. Just gotta set the camera, buddy. All right. I gotta tell you, in my history of 12 years of announcing here for Best in the Desert, the most fun interview in my life was in October when this young man raced his first race. I've known him since he was in knee-high to a grasshopper. And incredible, Robby's kid, Max, 8 years old. Robby started racing when he was 16 years old. Max is already starting at 8 years old. He finished 21st at the race against 59 UTVs last October. Here you are, Max, back in January with us at Best in the Desert. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Come on, liven it up.
Liven up.
You
gotta get loose like we were there. Tell everybody that how you drove it. You know, remember that saying that we used? And you told me you were going to bring a machine gun to a knife fight. You definitely brought a machine gun to the knife fight, right?
Yeah, I brought from a butter knife to a machine gun.
Right. Because he didn't have much. He didn't have much for him at Parker in October, but he said, "I'm going to build something," and you guys put something together, brought it here. Great looking truck, man. Almost looks like your dad's truck.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Max, you were so pumped up. Let's pretend like, remember we did the interview in October? Incredible, man. Over 500,000 hits in 1 week on Instagram from that interview you and I did.
I had a pretty good race today.
Come on, man. You got to pump. Look at you got your dad over there. Do you know who was
last time I only did 70 miles.
Man.
Now I did 230.
Yeah.
Last time I only did 70 miles. This time I did 230.
You did 230 miles. See, awesome. And do you know that you got to imagine the driver in the world, watch your brakes, but you had Kellen Walsh, world famous, the co-driver, Robby's co-driver from Dakar, from the 1,000, all the races in Mexico, in here with you. Was that cool having Kellen as a co-driver?
Yeah, it was cool for having him 2 laps, and then my dad changed and he rode with me for another lap.
Your dad just is so having a lot of fun with you racing. You're doing great.
Well, that's what he said. He said that, he kept saying that I did good and awesome.
Now, did he anything? He didn't screw up anything like he did at Parker, right? But he did today. He just sat over there and just pumped you up.
Yeah, he bumped me up and kept saying, go, 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 go.
And you just kept going, yeah. Get more pedal.
Yep, that's what I said the whole time.
So, since, folks, is this not incredible? I'm just telling you, and, his kid, I mean, he's on a seat that's sitting up like a high chair seat, pretty cool, and he's only like this tall, and Max, how long you been racing? Since what? You haven't really raced much, but you've been driving. This is like your second car race, but your dad had you driving a lot of little 170s and stuff, jumping stuff, right?
Yeah, we had this track in my dad's backyard and my dad's shop, and we always practice over there.
I don't know if you guys had the fortunate, John Tuba's out here. John Tuba put out a video of him, I think he was 4 years old, jumping a big tabletop jump, and that was pretty cool when we saw that.
It was fun, just driving it, hitting the tabletop.
And then I remember you, like a year ago at the SEMA show, your dad let you drive and go over the jumps at the SST race.
That was fun too.
Yeah. Well, another great day. I think unofficially, folks, 3rd place right here, 3rd place.
It's a good improvement from where we were from 21st to 3rd.
Exactly. Look what you did in October. Now you came back, and look what you're going to be doing. Each time you're going to get better and better. I know you want to come back at the Mint. You're going to kill them at the Mint.
Yeah, I'm going to kill him at the Mint.
Kill him or the rider. You're talking about the navigator before the competition?
Just the competition. Huh?
Just a competition.
Yeah, not the navigator. Your dad, man, not that.
You don't know if my dad's going to be good driving. Maybe kill him though again.
Is it been cool, man, having your dad, right there sitting over? It's got to be awesome, huh?
Yes.
You watch your dad racing and all the racing he's done. It's so cool. And Robby, I know it's tough for you not to be in Dakar, and so many people were writing letters and saying, I don't know if you heard all of it, but that were, man, I wish Robby was there. I wish Robby was there. But I know this has got to be the biggest treat in your life to have your son out here.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Obviously we put a lot of work into the new cars, which I'm glad that we got to debut up here. We will get to announce them at the dealer show here in February, and then that'll pretty much clear us for the UTV Turbo class where we want to run. I really didn't want to have to run the green and orange car against the truck, but it was fun. Max did a good job. He did all 3 laps. We only had 2 failures for the day, actually 3 if you count my car. I lost an engine about mile marker 3 for some unknown reason. So then I was really worried about the other cars running the whole way, but obviously they both did, which was good. I think Sheldon and Kimball, I think Sheldon got 1 flat tire, and we lost a clutch on this car, which probably cost us 25 minutes or so. If we would have lost that, we'd have been a little bit better up. But Max did a good job. He drove around for this is the longest amount of time that he's driven at one time. So that was good. And 230 miles is a long ways to stay focused. And I remember it wasn't long ago we'd be driving. He said, "Oh, look at the dogs over there," and not focused at all. And now he's paying attention the whole time. So he's doing a good job and nice and smooth today. It was a good last lap. And I think, like I said, we either finished 2nd or 3rd, which is good that we've got 2 of our cars, on the podium. And I think pretty respectable times. Obviously, now we kind of will know where we size up to the competition. Baja, we were having a little bit of trouble. We had some some CD problems that I think was more due to us setting up the cars and getting the exact plunge and stuff right. So I'm excited that both cars ran flawless without CD issues today, which there was a lot of cars changing CVs out there. I saw a bunch of Polaris changing CVs, actually even helped one of them change them. So I think we've come a long ways with our axles and drivetrain, and we're only going to get better from here, so it's good.
Once again, let's give it up for Robby Gordon, Max Gordon right here. Max, let's pump you up a little bit and get you into the sponsor. I know the sponsors are really jumping on you right now. And let's talk about this sponsor right here. And it is a great new sponsor. You got Safe. You want to talk about it? These guys?
We do want to talk. We do want to talk about Safecraft. One of the things pretty cool that Safecraft has come out with, and the reason they were really interested in having Max is they've got a system that is pretty much foolproof now. It's you don't have to pull a lever, you don't have to do anything to turn on your fire extinguisher. We know all the problems we've had recently with UTVs and fires and things like that. The system has heat sensor nozzles on it, which allows it to basically when a fire comes up, it goes and puts out the fire. So it's pretty cool that Safecraft has a system that is what we call kid-friendly as well.
All right. Good job, Max. And that's your big sponsor. It's an incredible deal. If you folks haven't seen it, just keep an eye on it. Go, deal. It'll be out, and it goes inside where the motor is. Good luck for Max. Go. Pass up everybody I know. Definitely an incredible interview with this young man, but we'll get the rest of these guys. Sheldon Creed, when he comes in, he will unofficially be the winner in the unlimited class. They were originally entered in the turbo class, but these are not production vehicles yet until February, the end of February. So Robby and Sheldon had to race in the unlimited class. So this could be a great victory for Sheldon Creed. And I don't know if you had a chance to see these vehicles, incredible. What can I say? I mean, the guys right here that put this together in the shop, Robby really has a great talent of people working for him. I think Mike is the head crew, the chief that did most of the fabrication on these vehicles. But when you see Sheldon come up here, he went by me flying, and we were down in Mexico with these cars. Let's give it up for Sheldon Creed. Well, Sheldon, incredible drive, a first lap, because you didn't start out front. You guys started in the middle because they let the turbos all go, and then you guys started next. And on the first lap, you were 10th overall on the first lap going through the loop.
That was Steve driving. So.
Oh, Steve was driving?
Yeah, he did the first lap and then went to midway on the second lap, and then that's when I jumped in. I did that last lap and a half. So good run overall. We had one left for a flat, just clobbered a rock, and other than that, it's pretty good. This Arctic Cat's, it's really coming around. There's a lot of test miles that Robby and Max have done on these in the last couple of weeks, and it's pretty cool. This car actually showed up dirty to the track, so pretty pumped on it. I don't know. We were saying since it showed up dirty, it's probably going to finish, and here we are.
Yeah, I think second lap you kind of fell back a few positions, and then it looked like this last lap you picked it back up.
Yeah, the second lap we switched. That probably took us a minute, and then we got that flat, so that cost us probably another 3 or 4 minutes. Just cost us a little bit of time, but I don't know. That last lap was really good. We put it together there.
So I know a lot of the kids down here, you guys understand this young man right here, definitely a champion in the short course stuff. It races Robby's SST. He is the champion in that series, and we had a lot of fun with you down in Mexico in that race. And you're an incredible young man, and incredible job out here today. Unofficially, you are the first unclassified, in that class today.
Sweet.
Unofficially right now. Cool.
Right on. Thank you guys. This is was pretty cool. Desert's new to me, so I have fun every time we're out here. And Robby and all the crew guys right here have worked so hard on this thing, so it's pretty cool to be up here and finish the race and put it on the podium.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of desert races in your belt. I mean, this young man has been driving the SST series for the last couple of years, and you're used to the different tracks. A lot of it on asphalt, some of them on dirt, different tracks. I know down in Mexico had a little fun down there with that. But what do you think of this desert here in Parker?
Man, I love it out here. I've been out here a few times testing with Robby, and yeah, I mean, desert's pretty new. Did Dakar last year and just a few desert races here and there, but I don't know, I've always grown up going to Glamis and Superstition, so it's not totally new to me, but racing out here is pretty cool, and I hope we get a lot more of it.
All right, let's give it up for Sheldon Creed right here, incredible driver. You guys get a chance, Sheldon will probably let you guys look at, kind of check it out, pretty cool. Exciting to drive this again.
Yeah.
All right, keep an eye on Sheldon Creed, pretty cool. Guys missed, I got this thing live with all the fans here. We were in Mexico, Sheldon, myself, and all of us with Robby, and did a race down there up the Mike Sky Ranch, a 20-mile dirt road like Pikes Peak. But we did with Sheldon, and I was lucky enough to work for CBS and interview this young man, and him and Robby put a show on. Like if you haven't seen the show on CBS, you can go to YouTube, and it's there, Mike's Peak. On YouTube, the whole show is on YouTube. It's incredible watching him and Robby drive 16, almost 17 minutes over a 20-mile course up a hill and off corners. It was incredible. That is a talented young man right there. Right, Lance? Lance was there. That was the most fun we had in a long time. It was incredible, Lance, watching these guys go up and almost going off the corners. Sheldon actually, I almost beat Robby if he hadn't wrecked in the one race, but I think Sheldon is going to win this year. He's out to get Robby. So we know Robby had some problems with his brand new car, which is the same as that one over there. Those things will be available in February, the end of February. They'll come out, production. You'll be able to buy those. I don't want to know the price. Lance, we think the price is maybe $80,000. I'm not sure what the deal is, but if you go, hear my name, yes.
He's going to pull out, but he's only got one shot. So I didn't want you to be blindsided.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. I'll jump. But if you check these cars out, I mean, it's like that is a miniature truck, a race truck, all fabricated by Robby Gordon. And now Arctic Cat is going to take that thing and make it into a vehicle. So pretty cool what Robby's done.